Hello there and welcome to this episode of Inside Southeastern Baseball with head coach Jay Artigues, presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers and also Champagne Beverage. We shoot from Benny's Place right here in downtown Hammond. As over the next half hour, Coach Artigues and myself will break down the last week that was in Lion baseball. And Coach, this was a week where a really challenging week for your club. Was on the road for 4 games and took on some very quality programs.
You know, our guys really did a good job. You know, this is a tough part of our schedule. We went to Tulane, went to LSU for 3 games, 2 with BYU, 1 with LSU. And I think our kids responded very well.
Well, Coach, your team goes down to Tulane and takes on a good Green Wave team in New Orleans, and then gets to play 3 games at Alex Box Stadium, LSU. What are those type of atmospheres early in the season? Prepare your team. How do they prepare them as the year goes on?
You know, what I liked about it is, especially the LSU situation, it's a tournament-type environment. You're playing a neutral team at a neutral site, playing BYU at LSU. It was a good experience for our guys, and I think it helps you get ready once the tournament starts in May.
Well, Coach, one thing also about this time of the year, if anybody who lives in South Louisiana right now, we are just being hammered with a lot of rain here early in the baseball season. And how does your team react to that? I mean, I know even this week, a game against LSU that's supposed to be played on Friday night ended up getting pushed till Sunday. But right now, the elements are really messing with some schedules.
No question about it. You know, the thing about baseball is you have to be able to adapt because you never know what the weather's going to do. We're fortunate in our field holds water very well. Coach Cass Hodges does a great job on the field, getting it ready to play. You know, and this week we were on the road, so we could throw the top on it so we can come back and get a good week of practice in. But, you know, you do have to adapt. You know, like you said, we're supposed to play LSU, got an in, and then had to come back and finish the ball game. So that definitely is a challenge.
Well, on Tuesday night, the Lions were on the road in New Orleans to take on the Tulane Green Wave. And no problem with the weather there, as they have the artificial turf down in New Orleans. Let's check out the action against Tulane.
Here we go, Tuesday down in New Orleans at Turchis Stadium at Tulane University. Corey Bryant leading off for us. 2 strikes, they do a good job on the pitch down, but Corey swings and misses and catcher doesn't handle it. Reaches first base, go visit Coach Hodges with his hard hat down at first base. And 2-0 hitter Jesse Burak fights off a good pitch, drives it to the right side. Lions get a little something going that first inning, get runs at first and second, no out. Brings up the speedy Harry Slade. And I tell you, Harry's been doing a great job for us all year offensively. You can see here he lays down a great sacrifice bunt. With his speed, he makes a play out of that. Almost beats it out, just do get him at first base. Great play by the third baseman, Gary Canizero. That's a good job of hitting by the big boy, Aaron Hayes. They leave a breaking ball out over the plate. He does a great job of driving it left field for a single. Jamison Fisher drives his ball deep left field. Deep enough to score a run. Great job by Jamison, a productive out. Gets a second run. Lions go up 2-0. True freshman Kyle Sedetall making his first collegiate start. Had a little jitters at first. I'll tell you what, that's what you expect, though, from a true freshman. But I tell you what, he settled in after that one. Was outstanding. They get runners on. He gets the lazy fly ball to left field. Good job by Sedetall. Got a lot of bad contact, bad swings on the night. Throws that pitch down and in, and gets that hitter to chase it. Good job of Kyle. He gets such late life on his pitches. Really effective. You see that, gets soft contact. Ground ball to shortstop to Sweet Ben Hernandez. Makes a great play on it. Gets him out front a little bit. Gets a lazy fly ball to center. Corey Bryant comes in, makes a nice play. And a good read by Corey. Well, this is a fantastic play by Ben Hernandez. Ground ball up the middle. Ben makes an outstanding play. Web gem right there. Up the middle, throws it over to big boy Aaron Hayes. There's a nice play. Ball down the right field line. Harry Slade makes a great play. Wind was really blowing. Harry stays with it and makes a nice play on the ball. Good job by Harry. Speaking of Harry, here he comes. Wears that number very well, number 1. Lays his shot down that left field line. Uses his speed, doesn't even hesitate, gets to second base. Great job by Harry. I tell you, Aaron did a good job this night, dominating the strike zone, laying off tough pitches, forcing him to throw balls in the zone. Tulane did a great job right there. We got runners on, made a great pitch, gives Jamison Fisher the ground out to second base. Tulane comes out on top, 5-3.
Coach, this is a game against Tulane. At one point, late in the ballgame, you led 2-1. One inning, really one bad inning, doomed you against Tulane that night. But, man, Kyle Sedetall was outstanding, the true freshman on the mound.
He's going to be really good for us. I thought he did a great job in a tough environment. You know, Tulane's home opener, staying composed throughout. And at one point, retiring 14 straight hitters. Kyle's going to be a really good one for us down the road.
Well, Coach, let me just ask you about this real quick. That turf that Tulane has down there, I know UL Lafayette has it. Talk about some challenges on playing that, because it isn't. I think people that just watch don't understand that the game is played totally different on that turf.
It is. I'm not a big fan of it. To me, it's not baseball. I mean, to me, you can play on grass and you play on dirt. And now when you're batting and you're batting on carpet like that, it's different, but it's slow. It's a real slow game. Ball really slows down on that infield, really slows down in the outfield. You hit balls and gaps, it dies down. So it's a challenge. And what it is, it's more challenging for those teams. Those teams usually struggle when they go on the road because it's harder to go from that turf to grass. And when they do, sometimes they struggle, and it makes them struggle, especially defensively. All
right, well, let's go to break. When we come back, we're going to take a look at the action as your Lions took on BYU and LSU at Alex Box Stadium in Baton Rouge. Right here on Inside Southeastern Baseball with head coach Jay Artigues, presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers and also Champagne Beverage, right here from Benny's Place in downtown Hammond.